Hello to my channel Chinese Star. Today we will bring you the following hot and exciting news.
Wang Yibo's original lines made a big splash and unexpectedly slapped Zhao Liying in the face. It seems that Wang Yibo's original lines have indeed attracted widespread attention and have flooded the internet. This speech, which was several thousand words long, was praised by netizens as emotional and touching. Wang Yibo was able to express the whole process without script and put his emotions into it, which undoubtedly demonstrated his excellent acting and expression skills. Such performance not only attracted the attention of fans, but also made more people admire his acting talent and charm. Wang Yibo finally got the affirmation. The launch of Zhao Liying's return to the costume drama Traveling with the Phoenix has indeed continued to attract great attention on the hot search list. It seems that Wang Yibo's original lines have indeed received a lot of attention and are considered a breakthrough, especially because he is a young actor born in 1995. In this case, comparisons with Zhao Liying might be seen as a slap in the face to her, especially in terms of dubbing. Zhao Liying has used dubbing in some of her past works, which has caused some controversy and criticism. Wang Yibo showed his excellent original voice performance ability, which is in contrast to Zhao Liying's situation. Therefore, some people may regard Wang Yibo's performance as a kind of surpassing their slap in the face to Zhao Liying, especially in terms of acting skills. This situation may reflect the public's strong interest in the celebrity's personal life and social circle, as well as the enthusiastic pursuit of the celebrity himself, but less attention to the work itself. For a TV series like Walking with the Phoenix, it may have a certain film and television quality and viewing value, but in the entertainment industry, the star's own fame and personal image often become the main selling point for publicity and marketing. This also reminds the entertainment industry and the media to pay more attention to objectivity and fairness when reporting, as well as pay attention to and evaluate the work itself. However, we must also realize that each actor's performance style and choices are different, and the use of dubbing does not mean that the actor's performance ability is insufficient. Therefore, when dealing with this situation, we should maintain an objective and rational attitude and respect each actor's personal choice and performance style, instead of making one-sided comparisons and judgments. This situation did cause some controversy and discussion. For actors who claim to have successfully transformed, the use of dubbing does raise some questions, especially when using dubbing in costume dramas may be considered an inconsistent or unprofessional performance. However, 85 Huadop's response to this issue at the press conference showed that she ultimately chose to use dubbing, considering the audience's familiarity with the voice and their understanding of the character's image. She mentioned that she had tried many interesting designs, but finally made this decision. This also reflects that actors may consider a variety of factors when choosing a performance method, including audience expectations and the integrity of the character's image. While this decision may cause some controversy, every actor faces a variety of choices and challenges along the way. The key is that we respect each actor's personal choice and understand the considerations and trade-offs that go into that decision. This issue involves the actor's personal career development and performance style, and each actor may have different understandings and choices. Voice acting may be considered a professional choice in some cases, especially in terms of character portrayal and quality of work. Some actors may feel that their voices are not suitable for certain roles, or they may wish to add more expressiveness and tension to their characters through dubbing, so as to better present the overall effect of the work. In some cases, the audience may be more inclined to hear a familiar voice, which may have a certain impact on whether the actor's voice matches the character's image. Finally, an actor's personal performance style and choices will also be affected by the environment and industry culture. In the entertainment industry, the importance of voice is self-evident, but for each actor, how to choose the most suitable performance method may vary from person to person. So while some actors may claim to have a high level of acting, their choice to use dubbing doesn't necessarily mean they aren't working hard to improve their abilities. Every actor faces a variety of choices and challenges as they progress in their career, and the key is to respect each actor's personal choices and understand the various considerations and trade-offs that may exist behind the decisions they make. For actors like Wang Yibo and Zhao Liying, they may indeed have similar acting skills, but their exposure and popularity may be different due to factors such as personal image, fan base, number of works, etc. In the entertainment industry, marketing strategies and public relations capabilities do have an impact on an actor's image and career development. Therefore, when evaluating actors, in addition to their acting skills, it is also necessary to consider the impact of other factors on the actor's career development. In general, Both Wang Yibo and Zhao Liying have their own advantages and characteristics as actors, and factors such as marketing strategy and public relations capabilities may have a certain impact on their image and career development. However, the final judgment of an actor's performance still depends on the quality of the work and the strength of his acting skills, and should not be interfered too much by external factors. Can it be replaced from head to toe? This scene of Wang Yibo gave so many traffic stars a slap in the face. Storm Chaser has indeed achieved the first explosion in the TV series market this year. The spy war theme finally has a powerful face, the ratings are almost over 2, and the popularity is among the best. CCTV's output this time is extremely stable. This is another spy drama that captures the audience's heartstrings after Renegade and Stalker. Storm Chaser has indeed achieved the first explosion in the TV drama market this year. The spy war theme has finally gained a strong face. The ratings have almost exceeded 2, and the popularity is among the best. CCTV's output this time is extremely stable. This is another spy drama that captures the audience's heartstrings after Renegade and Stalker. Although word of mouth is polarized, the central media has frequently named it and recommended it. Whether it is the characters, plot or acting skills, almost every aspect has been praised. This kind of arrangement is difficult to compare with other works, and it also proves that the quality of Storm Chaser is guaranteed. The most eye-catching thing is the acting skills of the leading actor Wang Yibo. As a highly praised movie star, he has grown from cooperating with movie kings to taking the lead alone, and his resources are beyond the reach of other popular stars. However, it's hard to live in high places. As the status of coffee continues to rise, the huge traffic it brings will inevitably cause controversy. Especially this time, his first CCTV drama is a spy war, and there are many well-known actors co-starring with him, so many people have doubts. However, after watching Wind Chaser seriously, Wang Yibo's performance really surprised many viewers. This is not an embarrassing boast. The character of the male protagonist Wei Ruolei is completely customized for Wang Yibo, an ordinary person who graduated from accounting and dreams of becoming a senior advisor to the central bank. This character setting itself is very lovable. When Wang Yibo plays this role, he is natural and real and will not offend the audience. And Wang Yibo's expression in his eyes is even more dramatic. It is not difficult for him to play a role that is young, smart, but lacking in emotional intelligence. Although there is still room for improvement in his acting skills, he successfully performed the character's strangeness vividly, which is also related to the fact that the character itself does not have any image baggage. For example, in the play, Wei Ruolei gets up in the morning, puts on a shabby cotton coat, runs downstairs and starts brushing his teeth. He picked up the toothbrush, skillfully dipped the tooth powder into his mouth and started brushing his teeth. He even showed a very natural expression. When washing his face, he directly held the water on his face and snored. These lifelike body languages add a lot of color to his performance. Among them, the scene where Wei Ruolei was beaten left a deep impression on many viewers. This scene happened when Wei Ruolei needed to keep the gold bars, but found that Zhang Mingquan ordered his men to transfer the gold bars. As the male protagonist, of course he has to step forward. However, as a scholar, Wei Ruolei's force value is almost 0, so he will be beaten in the next scene. This shot is slightly chaotic, but the audience can clearly feel Wang Yibo's full resistance. Although the beating was not a real blow, Wang Yibo had to act out the physical pain. The expressions in several shots were spot on. Although he didn't deliberately slap his face to show off his acting skills, the expression of pain was not exaggerated in the slightest. After the scene, Wang Yibo suddenly fell to the ground. This scene is very realistic. From the body to the facial expression, it feels like he was really knocked down. Then, he climbed up with difficulty and grabbed his opponent's thigh. He doesn't have exaggerated expressions, but the character's state is vividly displayed. This scene makes people feel that he is almost exhausted, but still determined to persevere. Finally, when the other party pulled out a gun, he shouted, "You are not allowed to take it away," at the top of his lungs, showing fear and despair. The scene shows his fear as he cries and howls in a very real way. When he was rescued at the critical moment of life and death, he suddenly deflated and lay on the ground. At this moment, I suddenly felt that Wang Yibo was so handsome. He completely entered the character, without any external interference, and devoted himself to portraying the character's state. In the subsequent scene with Wang Yang, he quoted easily. Especially when he heard the news of being exempted from the bill, even though it was so painful that it was inconvenient to speak, the little happiness he revealed made people feel heartbroken. The audience has become very tolerant of the acting skills of popular stars. With stand-ins now becoming the standard, Wang Yibo chose to go into battle himself and devoted a lot to his role. This performance is impressive and makes the plot more vivid. The charm of Storm Chaser lies not only in the climactic plot, but also in these delicate performance details. Wang Yibo's outstanding performance in this drama is not only a breakthrough, but also a presentation to the audience. He succeeded in shaping the character vividly, making people truly feel the survival dilemma and growth process of an ordinary person in a special historical period. It can be said that Storm Chaser is not only a fascinating spy drama, but also an aesthetic and emotional challenge to the audience. Wang Yibo's outstanding performance is a highlight of this challenge. As the plot develops, I believe the audience's love and expectations for him will increase. They look forward to more exciting performances from him in the future and contribute to the development of Chinese TV dramas.
Thank you for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe to our support channel.